Jon Stewart tears into Prince Harry's Invictus Games speech, and he's not holding back. Jon Stewart just took a flamethrower to Prince Harry's latest speech at the Invictus Games in Canada, and let's just say, there were no survivors. The legendary comedian, known for his biting satire, zeroed in on what he sees as the sheer irony of Harry, a man born into royal privilege, trying to relate to wounded veterans who have faced real adversity. The crowd at The Daily Show roared as Stewart delivered punchline after punchline, but beneath the humor, there was a scathing truth bomb. Can a prince, who has lived his entire life insulated by wealth and status, really understand the struggles of the men and women he claims to support? And let's be real, Jon Stewart wasn't alone in his skepticism. The Prince and the Paradox. At the heart of Stewart's critique was a glaring contradiction. Harry speaks passionately about resilience, overcoming hardship, and fighting through adversity, but this is coming from a man who grew up in palaces, attended elite schools, and had an entire country paying his way. Love keeping up with the British royal family? Hit subscribe and never miss a moment of royal news. Stewart didn't hold back. It's like a trust fund kid trying to give financial advice to a single mom working 3 jobs. The room erupted in laughter, but let's be honest, this is a sentiment that a lot of people have been quietly thinking for a while. And Stewart's next point? Even more damning. He tackled the woke royal persona Harry has adopted since leaving the UK. Harry wants to be the relatable, down-to-earth guy fighting for social justice, but also, don't forget to call him Prince. That one hurt. Virtue signaling or genuine activism. And here's where things got really uncomfortable. Stewart pointed out that Harry's advocacy often feels like virtue signaling rather than actually making a tangible impact. Sure, he gives powerful speeches about mental health, about the struggles of veterans, about the importance of resilience, but at the end of the day, when the cameras turn off, where does he go? Back to his $14 million mansion in Montecito, with Netflix deals, book profits, and a security detail that most of us can only dream of. Stewart wasn't having it. Harry talks about struggles like he's lived through a war zone. Dude, your biggest battle was arguing with Buckingham Palace about who pays for your security? And here's the kicker, the veterans he's talking to? They've actually been in war zones. They've actually suffered injuries, trauma, and hardships that most civilians can't even fathom. So the big question remains, is Harry's advocacy about them, or is it about him? The never-ending media hypocrisy. Stewart also ripped into Harry's complicated relationship with the media. Let's not forget, Harry and Meghan left the UK claiming they wanted privacy. They slammed the British tabloids, condemned the press, and accused the media of ruining their lives. But then, what happened? A multi-million-dollar Netflix documentary about their personal struggles. A tell-all memoir spilling family secrets. A series of high-profile interviews to, ironically, complain about the press. Stewart pointed out the hypocrisy with brutal precision. Harry hates the media, but he's also their biggest customer. It's like someone complaining about fast food while ordering a Big Mac. Once again, the audience lost it. And it's not just Stewart. Social media exploded, with many echoing his sentiments. Social media erupts. Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube lit up with reactions to Stewart's takedown. Small Blue Diamond Jon Stewart just said what we've all been thinking about Prince Harry. The man needs to sit down. Small Blue Diamond, how do you talk about overcoming struggle when your struggle is being a royal? Small Blue Diamond, Harry really is the human embodiment of thoughts and prayers. And the comments did not stop coming. The bigger question, what is Harry without the monarchy? This isn't just about one speech or one comedian roasting him. Stewart's critique taps into a bigger issue. Who is Prince Harry without the royal family? His entire public identity was built around being Prince Harry, the son of Princess Diana, the brother of the future king, the rebellious royal. But now that he's walked away from the firm, what does he have left? Advocacy? Sure. But when that advocacy feels performative, when it's more about self-promotion than real solutions, people stop listening. And that's exactly what's happening. Final thoughts. Is Stewart right? Jon Stewart said out loud what many have been whispering for years. Harry is out of touch. It doesn't mean he's a bad person. It doesn't mean he doesn't care about veterans or mental health. But it does mean that his message might not be landing the way he thinks it is. Because at the end of the day, people respect action more than words. And when those words sound hollow, when they come from someone who has never truly known struggle, they don't inspire, they irritate. So maybe it's time for Prince Harry to rethink his approach. Or, as Jon Stewart might put it, Harry, buddy, if you really want to help veterans, maybe let them do the talking.